Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a great morning. I am telling you what, I've been up for a little bit. Um, so I was studying this morning and looking at some other things that I really wanted to kind of check out before I came live today. And I'm just checking to make sure that we are alive, obviously. But I literally I'm always saying the word literally, but it's true. I take it literally that I'm here every morning at 8 a.m. My name is Yaya Diamond. I am a podcaster. I am a TV show host. I am an entertainer. I have a band called Yaya Diamond and the Dream Chasers. I have a TV show called Late Night with Yaya Diamond on the DuPont Network, where I am the CEO of, and I have all kinds of different things that I do. I am absolutely in love with this 8 a.m. show because it gives me it makes me get up early enough to say, okay, I have to do this. And it's weekday, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am here. Um, I'm going to be probably maybe, I can't really switch it up, guys, because in the evenings, I'm usually doing interviews and I'm super, super busy. Starting at 8:30 in the morning, I'm on meetings, I'm talking, I am done. So I wanted to get through and talk about managing stress today. And today my stress level is super high, only because I'm looking at my room and I've torn everything apart in the house. I have torn everything apart over there and took out all the carpet. I have to put in the so my stress levels are really high, as in terms of I know what I need to do, and it's just so hard to get everything done all at the same time. So what do we do when we have a high stress level, when things are just like up and, oh my gosh, just crazy? It's just everything's torn out of the frame, is what I say. Take a deep breath. We cannot do this all at once. It has to be in parts and pieces. And that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about today, prioritizing tasks. So, we all know that we have to get things done. Today, I have some editing to do. I kind of bit off more than I can chew with some of this stuff because it was right it was just parallel to so many other different things. So I have to slow myself down and say that even though I'm not meeting my deadlines on some of my stuff, I am progressing. I am moving forward. Um, let's talk about this. Let me change my glasses here, and let's get this going, okay? Because we're not, you guys know about sheaffiliate.com. You know about, please subscribe, all that stuff. Please do that. Subscribe, like, and comment on your stress levels and how you're doing to improve your stress levels. And that, I wanted to talk about, the first thing I wanted to say is I want to go to the negative way because I want to get the positive later. Okay. Um, how does stress affect our physical and mental health? This is big. This is super big, okay? Stress can have a significant impact on both your physical and your mental health. Here are some ways in which stress can affect us. Your physical health, okay? Increased heart rate. Hello, I know about that. Increased heart rate during times of stress, our body goes into a fight or flight, and it leads to an increased heart rate, and your blood pressure does go up as well. So we need to breathe. Woosah. This prolonged state of heightened alertness can have negative effects on cardiovascular health. So that's one reason why we really do need to learn how to manage stress. Weakened immune system. You can get sick faster and easier. Chronic stress can weaken our immune system, making us more susceptible to illnesses and infections. We need to breathe. Breathe, okay? All right. Muscle tension. Stress often leads to muscle tensions and tightnesses. I find that my muscle tension is up in my shoulders and all the way around here in this area that gets so tight when I get so like tense and just stressed, and it which can result in headaches, body aches, and even chronic pain conditions like fibromyalgia. I didn't know that. I had no idea until I was studying this. Digestive issues. I know about this. Digestive issues, guys. You can gain weight from stress because your digestive system is not going to work. It's just going to be all up in arms. It's going to be crazy. Okay. So, stress can impact our digestive system, causing symptoms such as stomach aches, indigestion, acid reflux, and even IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. We don't need this. See, I'm going over the negative first because I want to get into the positive because there is amazing benefits to managing your stress. And we're also going to go ahead and get into some techniques of how to do this because these techniques have got to be in place, okay? Sleep problems. You can't sleep at night. Well, I don't have that problem. I can fall asleep at the drop of a dime. I'm like, okay, I'm asleep. I'm gone. Okay. Stress can disrupt our sleep patterns, leading to difficulties falling asleep, staying asleep, or achieving restful sleep. This can result in daytime fatigue, irritability, and reduced cognitive functions. I know about the cognitive function. Sometimes when I don't get enough sleep because I went to bed late because I was still working, trying to get things done and trying to meet a deadline, when I wake up in the morning, I am no good. I am no good to the world. None. Okay. All right. Mental health. Let's go into the mental health problems because that's a big thing. Anxiety and depression. Stress can cause anxiety and depression. Chronic stress can contribute to the development of exacerbation of anxiety and depression. It can lead to excess worry, feelings of sadness or hopelessness, and difficulty coping with everyday tasks. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Ah, cognitive impairment. High levels of stress can impair our cognitive function, affecting our memory, concentration, decision making abilities, and overall mental clarity. So if you're fogged, it just might be stress, guys. If you feel like you can't think, it might be stress. If your day is off, it might be stress. Okay. Emotional instability. Stress can make us more prone to emotional instability, causing mood swings, irritability, anger, and increased sensitivity to criticism or perceived threats. So if somebody's giving you constructive criticism and they're showing you and they're telling you, look, today I need you to do this and this is how you do it or whatever, you get irritable, it just might be stress. Yes, it might be stress. Substance abuse. This is, you know what? This is something that, alcohol is substance abuse. Too much it can be substance abuse. Anything that you have even food can be substance abuse in that sense of addiction. Some people may turn to drugs, alcohol, or other substances as a way to cope with stress, which can lead to addiction and further mental health issues. Social isolation. You don't want to be around nobody because everybody's, driving you crazy. Chronic stress can impact our relationships and social interactions, leading to increased feelings of isolation, withdrawal, and reduced willingness to engage in social activities, which can lead to depression, anxiety, which is cognitive impairment, emotional instability, and then back to substance abuse. It is a bad, bad cycle of just negativity. It is essential to recognize the impact of stress on our physical and mental well-being and actively take these steps to manage and reduce stress levels in our lives. What stress levels in our lives? All of the stress levels. And what do you mean manage stress? So let's talk about this. There are improved mental health. Just, oh my gosh, there's just an improvement in mental health when you manage your stress. Okay, so let's just go over the things that can improve when you manage your stress levels because I want to get right into the how do you do it. Okay. Improved mental health, enhanced physical health, increased productivity, better relationships. So you need to all of these things are a result of of managing your stress. How can we manage our stress? A lot of times we wake up and we are in a great mood, and all of a sudden we go to work or we start working or whatever the case may be, and everything goes downhill. Um, the first thing that I do is I smile. It is a big thing for me to smile. I smile in times of stress because that brings my mood back up, and it helps me to realize that even though this is happening, darling, it is a great day. I'm not going to let this get to me. This is going to be a great day, regardless. Okay. So identify the sources of stress. Where is your stress? Where does it lie? With who? With what? And where? Okay. So make a list. Identifying specific situations or events that trigger your stress is crucial. It's crucial to make this list. Okay. Categorize the group into two categories: external work pressure or internal negative self talk. So you have external pressure outside of you that you're not, that people are giving you, that's that kind of stress. And then you have that internal stress, and we've been talking about, self-confidence and motivation, and we've also been talking about defining your identity. And I mean, I've got notes here on all of this stuff and all of the videos that I've done in the morning about personal improvement and development, and all of this stuff. We need to be aware of what we're saying to ourselves. We have to be. Okay. There is nothing wrong with not meeting a goal all the time because we haven't broken it down enough. So don't let that stress you out. You know, there are just a lot of things that can stress you out. And so we're talking about that today, managing stress. Prioritize, focus, and on addressing controllable sources first. The first thing that we have to do is get control of what we can control. That's it. Get control of what you can control. We cannot control everything. Everything is not in our control, but what is in our control, we need to manage that, okay? Practice relaxation techniques. Deep breathing exercises is great. So like, say I do have a problem falling asleep. Maybe I'm so excited about something that's coming up that I can't fall asleep. Sometimes when I know I'm taking the day off, the next day I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. And I can't fall asleep. It just is not happening. So I literally need to take deep breaths. I found that taking 3 deep breaths takes me into a relaxation state. So that's one. That's two. I already feel it. And that is three. When I'm laying down in the bed and I feel like everything is just, I mean, just swelling up inside of me, I take my breaths and things just relax from there. The second thing I do is I cross my legs and my hands. I sit back and I relax. In that state, what you're doing is you're making your brain work less, that both hemispheres are crossed. So it's so cool. It's like a brain trick. If you take your arm right now, my left side is controlling my right arm. But if I were to cross it over, now my left side is controlling nothing, but my right side is controlling my my right side. So my right brain is now controlling my right arm. My left brain is now controlling my right arm. My right brain is now controlling my right arm. So I'm going to cross this hand and I'm going to cross it over here. And now each side is now controlling each side. So now my left is controlling my left, my right is controlling my right. I do that with my legs too, in a seated position or in a really relaxed state, even laying down. And what it does is it helps your brain to move forward to the prefrontal cortex, which allows you to receive. I put on some really relaxing music and I receive relaxation and stress-free environments for at least 20 minutes. Just break away, breaking away. Even 3 minutes, you'll feel like as if you're relaxing, you'll start yawning, your brain will begin to relax, the stress will just dissipate. That is one of my best techniques. I love that technique. And when I get stressed out, that is the one of the most useful techniques and quick. It works in 3 minutes. So, meditation, a regular practice, cultivates mindfulness and reduces anxiety levels. If you just, I mean, you have to learn to meditate. It is not something that just, oh, I'm going to meditate today. No, because you have to understand that meditation doesn't mean that instantly you're going into a mindfulness state. No. What happens in meditation is something to do with a lot of different practice and stuff, but you have to allow, because as you meditate, thoughts are going to come to your mind. Oh, I got to do this. Oh, this is not done. Oh, this, you have to let it flow out. Just let it flow out. Let it go. Just let it go. And then once you pass that, you'll get into that state of relaxation. You have to let those things kind of work their way out of your mind. Okay. And also, mind dumps really help a lot. So, what is a mind dump? Mind dump is when you take a piece of paper and everything that you're concerned about, everything that you're thinking about, you just write it down on a piece of paper and there it is. It's out of your brain. You're done. And then you can organize it and prioritize it and make it into a list where but I like to mind dump before I do my meditation, because I really think that that's going to get you to your meditation faster, and you don't have to worry. It's on a piece of paper. I got it. Okay. I can relax now. I'm going to go ahead and prioritize my list a little bit later. So these things are taken care of. But right now, I need to take care of me. And so that's a great way to actually jump into relaxation a little bit faster if you're going to meditate, because these thoughts are going to pop up anyway. You might as well write them down, get them out of your head, and then begin to meditate, because then what happens is those things don't pop up in your mind. Now, the things that you need to work on with yourself, prioritizing and self development, will maybe pop up in your mind, but maybe not. It all depends on what you wrote down. So mind dumping is amazing, okay? Mind dumping is amazing. Prioritize muscle relaxation tense, then release each muscle group one by one, starting from your toes and moving upwards. So that's more like a yoga kind of thing to me, or even a movement exercise where you're tensing and then relaxing, tensing and then relaxing. It does help. Yoga also helps your breathing, your movements, the stretching. It really alleviates stress in your life and it gets you a lot stronger. Maintaining a healthy exercise life, a balanced diet. You would be surprised how much junk we eat that causes stress because our bodies are stressed out from trying to digest it. And so, yeah, eat nutritious meals to support your overall well being and provide an energy to cope with the stress. I would say that bad eating also it messes with your microbiome, your gut, and that can cause you to literally be more susceptible to stress, but not only stress, colds and flus and illnesses and stuff. So yeah, definitely take care of what you eat. Significant sleep. Some people need only 5 to 7 hours. Some people need 7 to 8. Some people need 8 to 10. It is. I know that they say 7 to 8 hours, but I mean everybody's different. Me personally, at hour 6, my eyes go boop, and I'm like, okay, I can't sleep anymore. Like this morning, I woke up at 7 o'clock, like 7 o'clock on the dot. Boop, okay, can't sleep anymore. I'm done. I'm up. Even before my alarm, because I went to bed late last night, so I woke up late. Time management. You guys know how big I am on time management. Okay. Prioritize your we already talked about this a minute ago. Do your mind up. Prioritize what you need to prioritize and get it done. Okay. Set realistic goals. We talked about this, and this is stress relief. We talked about this last week, the week before, setting your goals, making sure that you can set your goals, making sure that everything is done properly to prioritize and get things done. Delegate responsibilities. I love that. Delegate, delegate, delegate. Okay, listen, I don't want to do it. I don't. I'd rather do the part I like and then give the rest to somebody else. Yes, I love that part. So if you can do that, if that's something that you can do, delegate the dishes, delegate the whatever, you know, do it. If you can't and you have to do it because it's just you or it's just your business, it's time to either think about sacrificing some of your financial stability to delegate to someone by paying them at least once a week. And I started that, and now I have a staff. Delegate. Delegate, okay? All right. It was wonderful to delegate. Okay. Seek help from others. Talk to trusted friends and family about your stressors as they may provide valuable guidance or assistance. The thing I love about it is that when people get together in a group and we talk about our stresses and we talk about how do you alleviate stress? How do you alleviate stress? What is it that you do to alleviate stress? And so yeah, we need to do that here on Dream Chasers Radio. Alleviating stress is, stress kills. It causes you to live less, shorter lifetime. I mean, it is terrible. So we do need to alleviate these things. Take breaks for your hobbies, your activities that you enjoy, like Universal Studios, Orlando. I missed Janet Jackson last week. See, normally I would take a Wednesday off and go to Universal because Wednesday is my almost official break day. Like I can take off on a Wednesday better than I can take off any other day of the week. And so last week Wednesday she was there. Janet, girlfriend, I love you. All right. So anyway, so do something you love regularly, such as painting. I have a room in the front room. It's our living room. And that living room area is for breaks. It's for painting. It's for reading. That's it. There are two chairs in there with ottomans. There is a bookshelf. There are nice subtle lamps. The painting area has a big easel, and there are rugs on the floor to catch the paint. I really don't care if they leave the paint on the rug. I could care less. That area in there is no electronics allowed in that area. There's no TV in that area. It is just a reading and painting room. And I'm going to put curtains up on that room so that it's really, relaxed. So when someone's in there, the curtains are closed, they're relaxing, they're painting, or they're reading, one or the other. Of course, you can turn some relaxing music on while you're painting, some really nice low music while you're reading. That is something that I'm okay with. But, no social media, no work in there. It's just pure relaxation. And I had to do that because we need to unwind. So for this entire household, there is a place of relaxation and creativity and reading, and it's beautiful. You need to do that. Definitely need to take a moment out of your day to look around your place and find a place where there can be no outside influences, just your hobbies, just something that can help you relieve your stress. Or even if you love activities or basketball or, shuffleboard, whatever the case may be, that it needs to be a part of your stress relief. Managing stress is crucial for maintaining your overall well-being, guys. We definitely need to do that. Identifying your sources of stress, practicing your relaxation techniques, maybe even setting an area in your place for relaxation, some place where when you sit in this chair and everyone knows, or when you go to this area, everyone knows, or even a place in your bedroom where it's a chair and it's just maybe a little circular rug in front of you with a little ottoman, and that is your relaxation chair. It doesn't have to be something huge. It just has to be something where you are saying, this is my moment to relax. And everyone knows when I sit or when we sit in this area or when we are in this area, it is a relaxing area to chill out. Okay. Take time to make sure that you're practicing your relaxation techniques, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, effectively managing your time, seeking social support when needed, and taking regular breaks. Individuals can reduce the negative impacts of stress on their mental and physical health by doing these things. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to dare to be different, and subscribe, like, and comment to this channel. I will see you at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. I do have a meeting I have to go to, and we are under the time. But most of all, guys, if you have any comments on your stress, how you manage your stress, or any questions, please go ahead and comment in the section below, and I will be looking out and answering you in the best way I can. Remember, I am not a therapist. I am not a doctor of therapy or anything like that. I'm not a medical doctor or anything. But, we can do research together and make sure that we come up with something that could help you. Because I know that I had to come up with something that helps me in my room. The room in my living room, which is now my stress-free room, is the way I have solved that issue. I want to thank you guys again so much. And until tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. See ya.
Don't forget to follow us on YouTube and Instagram.